Welcome to today's video. First of all, I want to apologize for the audio from the previous videos, especially this one because you're going to hear the echo. I don't have an external mic, and if you don't know, the external mic on my 70D, the input is actually broken, so I do have another camera that's going to be here on Friday, so that will no longer be an issue. So I just wanted to apologize, first of all, for the audio being echoey in here. So let's get on to the video, what we're going to talk about today. Now, on the previous video that I did about my drug addiction, I went through the comment section and someone gave me an idea to talk about another subject. So for this subject, it is really YouTube sensitive, and we're going to be talking about, on the screen, but we're going to label it as gear. That's a common word anyway in the gym, on YouTube, on social media. It's just a word we use for lingo for this word. So this video is going to be directed towards my experience with the use of gear, if it is addicting or if it is not. It may vary for other people, but this is my own experience. So I know I've done videos on my personal use and experience with the use of gear, and I will put a playlist on the top corner with the information little circle, and I'll also have my playlist on the bottom in the description. So if you guys don't know my experience with it, check it out. If you guys like, it's there to watch. So I've ran gear off and on for about 6 years. Currently I am not on anything, and I guess I gotta talk about this real quick. So when I say that I was on TRT doses, that doesn't mean I was prescribed by a doctor for TRT. That means I was running gear at TRT doses. And we'll get into why I was running that in just a minute, but I just wanted to clarify that. Not on TRT, I was on TRT doses. So over the years of me running cycles, I pretty much kept the gear basic. When I say basic, I never ran insulin, I never ran growth, I never ran any peptides of those sorts. I always kept it just basic testosterone, EQ, DECA, Sustanon, just those basic compounds. So obviously I saw incredible results. My strength went up through the roof. I was strong, I looked good, I felt good. All the things that you would normally see when you do run cycles. And I always told myself that I was gonna come off after this cycle, and then I pushed it back. I was gonna come off this cycle and I pushed it back. And then what I did was drop all the other compounds and just ran tests, telling myself I was actually gonna completely come off. And don't get me wrong, I've actually came off quite a few times completely. And I did experience withdrawals from actually coming off. And some of the symptoms were not so much depression, but you just, I guess, lazy. You go into the gym and you almost have to force yourself in the gym. At least this is my experience. I'd go into the gym and I'd have to force myself to work out. And even during my workouts, I just want to leave as soon as possible. I would do my work, but I didn't want to do the work in the gym. I just wanted to rush the process just to make myself feel that I did something in the gym, and then I just want to leave. And this is me being completely off. And as of recently, I did experience these again. And for the past month now, I've been finally feeling good in the gym. My strength obviously is not going to be where it was, but I'm still feeling good in the gym now. I don't want to leave. I feel good actually exercising. My body actually doesn't feel like shit. It actually feels pretty decent right now. So that's something that I'm happy about at the moment, me being completely off and me actually feeling good in the gym. But yes, those are the symptoms that you will feel, and everybody's different. Everyone's going to experience some type of different withdrawals. I've heard of some people getting really depressed. Some people actually just quitting the gym and not going anymore at all. That's something that I will never do, because when I started lifting, I didn't lift on steroids. I lifted naturally for some time, and then I eventually got into the world of gear. Oh, I used the S word. Okay, I'm gonna bleep that out. So going back to when I'm actually on it and I actually wanna come off, and I keep pushing back the dates. So that's where it kind of gets addicting, because when you do run gear, you get these results, and those results are satisfying. You see it and you want more and you want more and you want more. Like the saying goes, the moment you start lifting is when you are forever small. I don't know if I said that correctly, but you guys get the gist of it. So seeing those results and not wanting to go away when you actually do want to actually completely come off, because that's inevitable. That will happen. So the gear in itself and the results is really the addicting part. You never want to lose strength. You never want to lose size. You want to keep on growing, you want to keep on seeing results, and that is very addicting. So let's get back to what I was saying about me being on TRT doses. So I say that because I ran pretty big compounds. maybe a year or two ago, and I stopped running compounds together and I just started running just testosterone itself. And at some points I would run high doses, and then I would eventually drop the doses down to try to let my body recuperate off it, even though I was still running a small amount of testosterone, TRT doses. And eventually I would pick back up the dosage and try to see results again. And the reason why I never actually completely came off, because I felt that if I do come off, I will shrink up, I won't go to the gym, I'll be somewhat depressed. Now, these are what I thought. Like I said a minute ago, I did have some type of withdrawals of me being abnormally tired, just not into it in the gym, just things like that. And I was afraid to actually experience those actually coming off of testosterone. So I kind of wanted to give a message to the people that have not ran gear. And if you guys are thinking about it, just know the chances are of you actually coming off are really small, because you will get results. You won't want to come off because you're afraid of those results diminishing after actually coming off of the PCT or whatever way you decide to come off. And I've seen other people talk about this, and they are completely right about if you do decide to come on, think of it as a lifelong journey, because it isn't just on and off, on and off. For the most part, you pretty much, when you're on, you pretty much stay on, especially if it revolves around your life, fitness, if you're trying to be a bodybuilder or powerlifter or whatever you want to be. You pretty much, if you dig into that world, you're going to most likely stay in it for a while, if not a lifetime, if not you come off. So I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I really got to edit a lot of this stuff. I messed up a lot. That's why there's so many cuts in these videos. I'm not really that great at speaking, but the bottom line is gear addicting. Absolutely, it is very addicting. And if you think otherwise, you're one of the rare few that are actually able to jump on and jump off. And I applaud you guys for that. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. I just wanted to make this quick video because I thought it was a good idea. Remember, if you guys wanna check out my videos about this topic, more in detail of my experience using it, I'm going to have a link in the description of my playlist. Go ahead and check that out if you want. But I want to say thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you like the video, if you could just hit that like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Good night.